Like a donut.
Like a donut indeed. Welcome back to Night in the Woods, ladies and gentlemen. Maple Leaf and I were just discussing how May's psychotic behavior has kind of led her to bash people in the face.
Yeah, and how she was talking about shapes and how she didn't like them.
Yeah, now, last episode I was like, what the hell is she doing? She's just abandoning her friends to a sleepover because she has to find out what the hell's going on.
Yeah, she got into, well, not in the same bed, but she went to sleep with B, and she just said, you know what, I'm out.
This is the worst idea. May's just going out in the woods by herself. She's sick as a dog. She comes across the ghost or the apparition or whatever the thing is, and it's just like, I demand answers.
What is this thing in my head? This is the first we've heard of this, isn't it?
Well, it's the whole thing about how she's hearing screams in her head and she's seeing visions and she's getting dizzy and all that. And she's asking, "Are you the cause?" Let's do this.
Did we establish that she's sick or that she's injured?
I think she's just sick.
Oh, well.
Well, that fixes that, doesn't it?
Yep.
Here come the gang. Boom.
Alright, well.
Headshot.
All that work for shooting the forest god.
He's paid off, right? Greg knows how to use that thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he does talk.
Eloquently, apparently. Well, eloquently enough.
He's gonna wreck some shit.
B does have that sort of mother bear sort of personality.
Yeah. Aru. Wolf Fang Fist. He's out of here.
A werewolf, maybe?
Maybe. I mean, we never saw that thing clearly.
Well, I mean, we saw where did. I would assume what are is the better question.
Yeah, it's like, what are you doing here? And it's like, duh. It's like, we saw you know we're gone, and you're like, May went back to the creepy mine.
Also, we've established that that thing was not a ghost.
Yeah, it's definitely tangible.
That was the thing that kidnapped that little girl in the Halloween episode, wasn't it?
Yes.
So, wasn't it floating?
It wasn't floating. It was running really damn fast, though. It was like dashing across the street. Abnormally fast. Maybe that one is not the ghost, but there's another ghost, you know? Maybe that's just a person dressed up like the ghost. Because we saw the dudes wearing socks on their heads, that cult thing before the gunshot, right? So, you know.
Do you believe that dreams can be like messages or premonitions?
I used to, but I don't anymore. I mean, dreams are just... I want to say that dreams are a bit like just your brain trying to unpack everything it's seen or done. But even if you're not really thinking about much, your brain is just going to be like, I'm just going to sort through memories and such. It's just like a process. Even animals dream, and I'm pretty sure they're not thinking about philosophy and all that.
Well, you don't know. Are you an animal?
Well, technically, yes. We are a class of the family. Okay.
Well then, if you dream if you have philosophical dreams, well, I don't think philosophical would be a good description for any dream, but if you could dream on that level, then what's to say that any other animal could or could not?
Yeah, I suppose you're right there.
As for me, I don't think that dreams could be premonitions, but funny story, I learned how to drive stick shift in a dream.
And you just transferred those skills to your real life?
Here's the thing, I dreamt the exact same dream twice.
About how to use stick?
Yeah.
That's a very productive dream.
We had a red Dodge Neon at the time, and it was a stick shift, and my parents could drive it and my older brother could drive it, but I could not drive it yet. Even I did have my license. I was legal to drive, but I couldn't drive stick. And twice when we had that car, I had dreamt how to drive it with the clutch and changing the gears and everything. And after the second dream, I said to myself, you like, I think my head's trying to tell me something, so when my parents weren't looking, I stole the keys and took it around the block a couple times.
Nice. Just like a teen.
Hmm.
So, B just admitted that May is pretty much like her sister. She's the closest thing she has to a sister, which is pretty bro of B to say, isn't it? I mean, I consider you a very good friend. I mean, I don't think we're like, you're the closest thing you have to a brother because I actually have a sibling already. But it's pretty damn close. Pretty good friendship.
Would you have said that if you didn't have a sibling?
Maybe. I mean, we do understand each other quite well. I mean, isn't that all we're all looking for in the world? Some companionship? Or at least people who we can connect to?
I mean, on the one hand, yes, and I do consider you my closest friend. On the other hand, it would be... fuck it, never mind.
On the other hand, let's get back to the show. So, everyone's pretty much saying like, yo, May, we're gonna follow you, okay?
And she tried to say I'm gonna go alone, and everyone saw... so, we're all just gonna pretend that you didn't say that.
Yeah. We're just gonna pretend that that's just the disease talking, or the dizziness talking. Let's go do something really stupid. Is it Saturday already?
Actually, yes.
Yeah. Gates open.
So yeah, this was pretty stupid. The first thing they did was go straight back to the cult. Or where they found the cult.
Yeah. I mean, that's because May's like, I have to go find out what's going on. And there's like, we're not gonna let you go die because you're clearly dead set on this, so we're gonna go with you. You know, they're all basically young adults. They're all like in their 20s, early 20s. So, you know. Can I just say, by the way, I really like the visual style here.
What about it?
Like, I like the blood red night in the back, almost like they're going into hell, and you have this like blue cave lighting coming out, like licking is just kind of spookily coloring them, and they're all just shadowed in.
It's all spooky.
It's all spooky. No, I think that Chris Benson or whoever it was that designed the actual shapes here, or the colors, I think he did a pretty good job. When I was playing this, I was like, oh man, this is gonna get scary. But I mean, even with these people all talking like, oh, let's go in there, bang bang, you know, it's like, yeah, that's just coping, you know.
I wonder how much ammo Greg bought.
How much ammo? Well,
yeah.
I imagine he has maybe like 6 arrows. Maybe how many quivers or bolts can you stuff into your pants?
That depends on several variables.
Well, let's also consider. I think when we went shooting with him, I think we fired a good like 15 or maybe 10 or 15 bolts. So he's definitely got quite a few of them in his pockets. This ain't dangerous.
It's just a party. Could you imagine? That's the plot twist.
Yeah, all of them are just like, hey guys.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of guys having a party.
It's like, you shot Benson. Why'd you shoot him?
No, it was a trank.
It was a tranquilizer?
Yeah, like he was getting really drunk and really rowdy, and they couldn't think of any other way to stop him.
So it's like, Greg, bring out the crossbow. So this reminds me of some sort of movie. Like when I was playing this, I was thinking to myself, this has got to be like some... Have you ever watched Descent? The Descent? That was a creepy movie.
That's a horror movie, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Involving, I think it was 4 women?
4 women, yeah. Like 4 friends going into like spelunking in this unknown cave complex, and shit goes down.
I remember... This might not be the correct movie, but I remember a poster for a movie with that same premise where it was 4 women or so going spelunking into a cave, and the poster stuck out to me because the silhouettes of the woman were put in such a way that it resembled a human skull.
That's Descent.
All right.
That's the one. And I thought it was a pretty clever juxtaposition, you know? Like good art direction on that one.
On the poster?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I haven't seen the movie, but...
Oh, well, you should. It's actually really good. It's actually a really good horror movie if you're into that stuff. I mean, not only the fact that it gets actually, monstrous and stuff, but it's actually psychological, because these women all have some serious issues. So the first thing I thought when this elevator came up is like, oh great, we're taking the elevator into hell. I mean, this thing is just like, yeah, blood red lighting, come on in.
Well, the fact that it works, the fact that there's still like electricity here to run the elevator and run the light, means they're probably, well, I wouldn't say on the right track, but they're on the track to find something.
If anything, this shouldn't be anything reassuring, because they're going straight to the cult.
And they're making an awful lot of noise doing it.
Yeah, really. Well, I mean, they already know that whoever that guy was who got shot and ran away, the ghost guy, he's clearly going to warn anyone else who's out there, hey, I got shot. Something huge is on top of me, like pressure sitting on your chest.
Take off your training weights, May.
Is it like asthma? Is it like asthma? I mean, I never had asthma.
I had asthma when I was younger.
Does it feel like that? Like something is crushing you?
No.
Greg, you should take point with that crossbow, man.
Greg probably has the best hearing. He's got big ass ears.
He puts cups on them. Cups on his ears. And you can hear the ocean.
In cups?
Yeah.
I've never done that.
Haven't you ever held up a conch to your ear?
Well, yeah, a conch, but not a cup.
Well, I imagine maybe a cup kind of has the same similar idea, because you are just hearing your own blood flow, right?
Was it the blood flow that you're hearing, or was it the airflow that's being restricted through the conch?
Either or, honestly. It's not the ocean, that's for sure.
Yeah, you're hearing something, but it's not the ocean. I get that Night in the Woods is trying to build up the tension.
Yes.
I don't know how I want to finish that thought, because like, it would be different if I were playing it, but seeing it as a secondhand experience through a Let's Play, it's kind of slowing it down a little bit. I mean, we were just talking about hearing the ocean in conches when we're supposed to be at the climax of the story.
Well, just because they're still traversing, I imagine that you'll enjoy the next bits quite a bit more.
Olive Branch.
Yes?
One of the most important things about storytelling is to never tell your reader how they're supposed to feel.
That's true. But I was saying, I think you would enjoy... I'm just saying, I think. I know you some. I think you would enjoy what's coming up. That's all.
Well, sure, but now you're conditioning me to expect something.
I'm prepping you. I'm priming you.
What I'm saying is that you fucked up.
Ah, damn it.
Anyway, we're in the mines.
It's
Good
here.
place to be.
It's here. Oh god. Oh god. It's here.
Cat God? Is it Cat God?
It's not Cat God.
Oh.
Cat God was definitely not what's screwing May up, because he even said, I'm not the one doing this. As much as I was saying dreams don't matter much, in this story they clearly do.
Oh, God, Cat God was saying that, right?
Yeah. Through the door. Through the spooky church.
Any minute now.
Well, B's cigarette lights the way. Let's go.